my mind. I got news for you, man. Nothing you do and nothing you say is going to make me stop me from killing you. You got that, huh? Look, I mean, there are a lot of things I'd much rather do, but we had time here. Yeah, but I'm not the one that decided you had to die, huh? No, you decided that. Yeah, you left me no choice, lady, so don't blame me.
Your sister will probably sleep for quite some time.
Good.
You probably should leave her alone now.
I'll go in a minute.
She won't be able to walk. There's nothing I can do. She's never going to be able to walk again. Is the fellow still inside?
I suggested he let her sleep, and he said he'd be out soon.
Just make sure he doesn't leave the hospital. I may have a few more questions to ask about how she got that head injury.
But I thought she took a fall.
You don't get hematomas like that from a fall. I was talking with Rogers, and he agrees that if they're more indicative of blows delivered by a blunt instrument, we're going to do a CAT scan.
Of course. I'll make the arrangements now.
In the meantime, make sure Mr. Kane doesn't get too far. He hasn't told us the whole story. I'm going to want to know the reason why.
Cruz? Cruz, it's Julia.
Oh, look, I'll leave if you want me to. And we don't have to talk about anything. I didn't come here to talk. It's just dinner time, and I thought... Well, I thought maybe I could just fix you something to eat. You probably haven't eaten all day. And, this doesn't really qualify as a square meal. So how about I make you a hamburger or something, you know, something substantial.
I'm not hungry.
I know, Cruz, I know you're not hungry, but maybe it would just make you feel a little... Okay, let's forget that. You don't have to eat if you don't want to eat. How about if I just help you clean up a little?
Please don't bother.
Cruz, please. I don't like seeing you like this. I'm trying to help. I want to feel a little useful, okay? Do me a favor. Here, I'll just get this.
Don't touch it, Julia.
Do you think that you should consider a leave of absence?
Why?
Well, I don't know that the additional pressure of a dangerous job is going to help you out right now.
I think you're talking about the additional temptation of having a gun in the house. If I took a leave, I'd have to turn in my piece, and you wouldn't have to worry about lying next door and hearing a shot in the middle of the night. Is that it?
I'm sorry. But I'm worried about you.
Well, don't be. I'm not gonna blow my brains out. That'd be redundant. Only a fool would try to kill a dead man.
I know that you feel like a part of you has died. But there is something in the human spirit. There is something in your spirit.
Save your breath. I heard it all before. Time heals, life goes on. It doesn't apply.
Would you like me to get that?
Let the machine get it.
You're in no shape to go anywhere.
You heard the man. Jane needs help.
Then I will get it for her. I will call the department myself. There's got to be somebody else in this town that can handle a crisis besides you. You've got your own problems. I will make sure that Jane is protected. I promise you that. But you are not going anywhere, Cruz. You're going to stay right here. Cruz?
Is this for us?
Mm-hmm. I thought it was going to be warmer out here. I could move the table inside if you like.
No, I'll put on a hat and mittens if I have to. I wouldn't touch this lovely setting for the world.
Oh. Well, you can't hold a soup spoon with mittens on. It'll slip right into the vicious ones.
It's not that cool, honestly. I'll be fine.
Yeah. Maybe a glass of champagne would help, huh? Why doesn't Madame make herself comfortable and I'll pour?
Thank you.
Huh. What should we toast to? I would suggest better times, but I can't imagine better times, at least for us.
Well, then it's the better times that we are thankful for. Particularly for the release of one innocent man who happens to be your son.
Here, here. It's hard to imagine that it's so recently. I thought that perhaps the only way I'd ever see Brick again was through a glass wall.
It must be very painful.
Oh. I felt such a sense of loss, even though I could speak to him and see him. It was a kind of grief knowing that a young life was so trapped. And I think about those poor people next door. I don't even know what grief is when it comes to my own children.
God, I can't imagine what the Capitals must be going through. It seemed like CC just absolutely doted on Eden. How do you find the words to try to console someone who's lost a child? It seems like it's almost like a crime against nature to survive someone you've given birth to. What would I do without Alice and Jane?
We're very lucky. I guess we'd better change the subject if we're going to have our dinner al fresco. Would you like some champagne?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
I'll get the hors d'oeuvres. Huh?
I'll get the hors d'oeuvres. Hmm? No, I insist. You have done nothing but wait on me since I got here.
Locker's here. Yes, she is here. Huh? What? We'll be right there.
All right, all right. I ate one on the way in, so shoot me.
It was the phone, Caroline.
I heard it.
I know, it's about Jane. It seems that Ken...
Ken what? Oh, my God.
No, we don't...
Tell me she thought she'd been raped.
No, we don't know yet. There is every possibility that he's taken her with him. Come on. Look, this place hasn't been used in years, baby. No, come on, there's nobody going here to save you. You hear me, huh? There's nobody. Got it? Now, quick, now, come on, no, baby, give it up. Give it up. You're just dragging this thing out.
Let go, baby.
Right, fine. You can die easy, or you can die hard. It is your choice. Hey, well, you expect to find your way out of here? Yeah, well, you can forget it. Nah, man, there's only one door, just one. And I locked it nice and tight.
She's sleeping like a baby. Wouldn't disturb her for the world.
You and your sister appear very close.
We're a close family.
Someone said that you brought her in by sled. Pulled her yourself?
Something like that.
Oh, must have been some rough traveling in this country.
I'm used to it.
Well, whereabouts do you live exactly?
I have a cabin in the mountains. It's hard to explain exactly where.
Try me. I know these hills pretty well. My kids and I go hiking on the weekend.
We don't get many hikers where we are. In fact, we don't see people, period.
The doctor has ordered a special test for your sister called the CAT scan. They'll be down to take her to radiology sometime within the next few hours. Be sure that she gets a lot of sleep till then.
Yes, ma'am.
Good night, Mr. Kane.
Good night. How the hell am I going to get you out of here?
He called here. He left a message for Jane to meet him at Brick's.
Yeah, he pretended to be me, and as soon as we found out, we went over to my house, but he already gone.
Oh, are you sure she was there? Are you absolutely sure?
We found this stuff spilled out on the floor. I put it all back.
Oh, Jane.
She's going to be all right. The police are going to find her.
How long has it been since the disappearance has been reported?
Well, about 20 minutes. The cops came just as we were leaving. I gave them a complete description of Ken and of Jane.
Do they need a picture? I have a picture here somewhere. It was taken like 3 or 4 years ago, but it's pretty much Jane right now. It's where she looks.
Yeah, I'll give it to the police and see if they can use it.
Look, they know we're here. They have our number, and I just thought it might be a good idea if all of us were in one place.
Cruz.
Look, this is a big surprise. You didn't really have to come after all, because the police, they're moving on this.
Yeah, I know. I got most of it on the radio. You gonna be able to keep the telephone line clear?
Absolutely. It's all yours.
I'm glad you're here, Cruz. I have a feeling that things are going to go well.
Thanks, Norman. Now, I'll do the best I can. I'm gonna make a call.
Yeah.
Julia, thank you for coming.
Yeah, I was with Cruz when it happened. Look, I'd like to tell you not to worry, and I can't do that, but I do know that now that the police have been informed, there's a good chance that they'll get to Jane before anything happens.
I hope so.
Yeah, all right. Well, you know where I am. Yeah, I'm waiting. Yeah.
Where do you
Is there anything
Do
we
they
can
know
do?
anything yet, or what?
Hold it. The guy's only got 2 ears.
They ran his name through a DMV check. They got his license number. I think they spotted his car in a parking lot near the wharf.
Neither. Well, that means that they're close. They're very, very close.
He's probably holding her in that old warehouse used to belong to Gibson's department store.
Well, I'm going over there. I'm not just standing here.
No, you can't.
It's important that area remain clear.
The police will do it their way. There'll be a lot less risk of losing any more lives.
Cruz, what are you doing?
Try to keep these people calm, will you? I don't want nobody getting their heads shot off.
Yeah, you're gonna go in there without the SWAT team?
I'm gonna meet him there.
Cruz, you can't go in there until you know for a fact that they're there. What are you, crazy? You can't handle this by yourself.
Keep these people calm, Julia.
Yeah, thought he was gonna hang around here until the police notified him to come in.
Yeah, he was supposed to.
Well, what the heck is the matter with him? Doesn't he know he can get himself killed?
Yeah, he knows. I just don't think he cares.
I don't want you to be afraid. I'm gonna get you out of here so nobody knows. These people, they don't know what they're doing. They can't help you. They think they've done everything they can. Well, they haven't. I know better. I know I'm asking a lot, but you've got to trust me. Back in the mountains, you'll get well again. I did it for myself, and I can do it for you. All you need to do is...
I'm here for Susan Kane.
That's my sister.
Susan, you're going to radiology for a CAT scan.
She can understand you, but she can't answer.
Oh, well, it doesn't hurt. I wonder where Joe is.
You need a hand? Can I help?
Thanks. Your sister won't be gone long.
Hey, can I get a word with her before you take her? Now, don't worry about a thing. It's just like the man said. The test doesn't take very long and it doesn't hurt. And I'll be waiting right here for you when you get back.
Not even cruising.
Well, that doesn't mean that the SWAT guys aren't in position. They put themselves in unlikely places. They're probably
He's
probably just
right.
outside the window.
I mean, for all we know, the Ken is already in handcuffs.
Well, let's just hope he hasn't already.
Oh, no, don't worry about that. Jane is a very smart girl. She got away from this guy once.
Yeah, but you mean she beat the odds once. Now, what are her chances of beating him again?
Caroline Pearl's right. If Jane keeps her head about this, she can stall him. She can almost divert him entirely. Victoria did it. She talked herself out of the attack.
Victoria Capwell did not see Ken. Jane did. He's not going to let her off that easily. I can't stand all this talk. It's all speculation.
Caroline. Can't let ourselves think the worst. Now, where's Brick?
That's a very good question. Where the heck is Brick?
Well, he was standing right there when Julie and Cruz came in. He handed me Jane's purse.
Yeah, well, come to think of it, that's the last I remember seeing him, too.
You don't think he could have gone to the warehouse?
I don't know. Maybe he's down the storeroom or something. I'm going to go check downstairs.
What is he doing down there?
He's not down there.
I knew it. He probably left when Cruz did, went out the back.
No, don't worry. If Cruz sees him, he sends him right back here.
I don't like the idea of Cruz going in there without authorization from the SWAT team.
At least Cruz is armed. Brick is vulnerable. He's totally vulnerable.
Jane, it's me. Okay, that's okay. Come on, take my hand. I know a way out. Come on.
Don't be a hero. Okay, drop your gun, cop. Drop it.
That didn't really hurt him. He'll come to in a minute or two, and when he does, he'll probably make a lot of noise. So we better be gone by then. doing the right thing, I swear to you. You don't need any more tests. What you need is peace and quiet and time and encouragement. And you'll get those things when we get back. I swear to you. I swear.
Andy, remind Clemens he promised to put a rush on these test results for me. I'd like them on my desk before I check out tonight.
I'm gonna call the department and see if the SWAT team has gotten here yet.
You've hardly let go of that since you got it.
It's the only piece of her I have right now. I'm not gonna let go of it. Oh.
Oh, here, I'll get it.
Oh, the clasp is broken. It must have broken.
What is it? What's the matter?
Nothing. She's got a picture of me in here for the two of us together.
You have a picture of her?
Yeah, but that's different. A mother's supposed to want to show off her children.
Oh. Well, I guess that shows that she wants to show you off, too.
You know how long that wasn't coming, Lionel? There was a time when she would no more carry a picture of me, and she was so ashamed of me.
You've changed that, Caroline. You're proud of you.
That's why it just seems so horribly wrong to lose her right now after we've gone so far.
Listen to me. You're not going to lose her. Caroline, you're not going to lose her. And I'm not going to lose my son. We fought too long to keep them.
What did they say?
They won't give me any information over the phone. I have Captain Miner calling me here when he gets in. He's drinking a lot, Pearl.
Yeah, so what?
Every time I see him, he's got a glass of something in his hand. I know that he wants to feel numb right now, but Pearl...
Well, she meant everything in the world to him. What do you expect?
I think he went in there tonight hoping that something would put him out of his misery. He wouldn't do it himself.
Oh,
I don't think he would
Julia,
go that far, but if it would happen in the line of Judy, no, I'm sorry.
Don't. He sees this as simply a way of balancing the scales. A life was lost, a life that was very, very important to him. But now he has a chance to save a life. He's gonna take that chance. He knows exactly what he is doing. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he knows what he's doing all right. It scares me to death.
You're not gonna get out of here, you know that.
Hey, don't come near me.
There's a whole bunch of guys with guns outside, waiting for you to walk out the door.
What if I get you to walk in front of me, huh? How about that? What, you think they're gonna shoot through you to get to me, I mean, why don't we go out there and try that?
I don't think it's gonna make any difference. All they need is an inch to take your ugly face off your neck.
What if I tell them I'm gonna kill you first, huh? Maybe that'll buy me some time, huh?
You picked the wrong day to try to scare me, pal.
You wanna die right now? Huh? That can be arranged.
Go ahead and shoot.
Think I won't?
I don't think you got the guts. I think you need to put a pillowcase over my head first. Now, this is a little different, isn't it? I'm not a defenseless woman. And I sure as hell ain't afraid of the likes of you.
I'm gonna splatter your brains all over these walls, pig.
What are you waiting for, pal? Take care of business.
crazy man.
You don't know the half
You're
of it.
a one
You don't
crazy
know the
cop.
half of it.
You're gonna make me do this. You're gonna make me kill you.
You have the right to remain silent. If you give up the right to remain silent, anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to speak with an attorney. Have the attorney present during questioning. If you so desire and cannot afford one, an attorney will be appointed for you. Free of charge.
The SWAT team was dispatched, that's all they tell me.
You're at the warehouse now?
Hey.
Hey.
I didn't think I'd get it there. I thought he was going to kill me fat and for bread.
You risked your life going in there.
Well, I didn't know if I could find a way inside, but I had to try.
Next time, do me a favor and let your old buddy know when you're off and to where.
Well,
okay?
would you have tried to talk me out of it?
I would have.
Well, that's why I didn't mention
Yeah,
it.
but I would have been wrong, all right? I am so proud of you, son. Thank
Rick, I don't know how to thank you for bringing Jane back to me.
you.
Rick? Where's Cruz? Is he still inside?
Well, I thought he went to the warehouse, too, didn't he?
He took off looking for you.
Well, he's got to be with the SWAT team. I mean, I saw them outside.
Yeah, maybe, but was Ken still inside with him?
Well, he was looking for me. It was dark. It was hard to see.
Cruz is inside by himself.
That's right. I'm going over there to make sure that they know he's inside, all right?
Oh, Carl, wait a minute.
What?
I'm going with you. Cruz, where have you been? What happened?
The man decided to give up.
Well, who do we have to thank? The guys in the funny uniforms or Mr. Cruz Castillo himself?
The important thing is that the guy is on his way to jail. Why don't we just leave it
What Pearl is trying to say, Cruz, and I'd like to join him, is that we're very grateful to you.
I don't know what to say, Cruz.
there? You don't have to say anything, Jane. Really, you don't.
I guess we just all want to show our appreciation, Cruz, somewhere.
Lionel, the truth is, everything about this case has been ugly and small, especially the way it was mishandled by the law. I'm gonna do my best to forget about it. I suggest the rest of you do the same.
Andy, what happened? Are you all right?
He helped me put her on the gurney, then...
He knocked you out and took the uniform.
I saw him do it.
What?
He was taking her down the hall. I saw him from the back. Damn, I could have stopped him.
No one else did either, not even the security men.
Look, do we have any idea where he may have taken her? All we have on the charts is a post office box.
Well, I tried to find out where he lived, but he wouldn't say anything specific. I think it was deliberate.
Doubt if we'll ever see him or his sister again.
It's a shame in her case. I don't even think we could track them down.
The bottom line is they check themselves in, they can check themselves out. This isn't a prison. Sometimes, for their own good, I almost wish it were.
Here's to you, buddy, for saving the day. I don't want to hear any jolly good fellow stuff, bro. I mean it.
Come on, you had guts going in there. Don't pretend otherwise.
Where's Julia?
I don't know, I guess she went off to powder her nose or something.
Why don't you ask her why I went in? She's got some interesting theories.
Have I?
You think I was hoping something would go wrong and I'd get my brains blown out?
I am your friend. Cruz. And I saw how you were feeling before we got here, and I don't happen to think that you were in a very good frame of mind.
Do it again. What is there, some problem with me having with tequila, too?
What, am I not supposed to care about you? Am I not supposed to worry about anything that happens to you?
You got it.
And I'm just supposed to assume that you were just doing your work tonight like a good detective that you are, right?
Why the hell not?
Because you didn't care tonight. And that is not a good cop. That is a man who is hoping that some perverse kind of justice will bail him out of a world that is just too painful to endure. And it's wrong, Cruz. I'm sorry, but it's just wrong.
So, who's saying it's right? Me.
I hope you don't mind if I don't drink any. My stomach is still one big knot.
Jane, is there anything else I can get you?
No, I think I just need to take a few deep breaths and start believing I'm on solid ground.
Oh, honey, you are safe. Thanks to Brick.
Yeah, let's not forget that if it wasn't for her trying to clear me and become a target for Ken, I owe you a lot, Jane.
All I know is that I am very, very glad that we're all here standing together. This group accounts for some of the dearest people in my life. And I am so happy that you're all here. Caroline, are you cold?
No, I think it's just residual nerves, that's all.
You know, Caroline and I were going to have dinner out here, and we were trying to decide whether it was warm enough when we got the news about you. Listen, there is an entire kitchen full of food in there.
Well, I thought about raiding the refrigerator, but a little later on.
Okay. What about you, Caroline?
No, I think I just ought to give up and go on to bed.
Well, listen, I already told you you're staying. In fact, all of you are welcome. I want one night where I can know I can see you.
Now, listen, I'm going to be upstairs in Alice's old bedroom, so you call me if you need. If you can't sleep, wake me up, all right?
Oh, thank you, Mom.
Oh, I
love you.
I love you too, baby. Thank you, Brick. Good night.
Good night.
Listen, I'll leave you two alone, okay?
See you.
It's like old times seeing them together again.
Is that good?
Yeah, it is. I think they're perfect for each other. I just wish they'd quit stalling and get back together again.
Sometimes a crisis can bring people together.
Well, gosh, don't make me keep you from raiding the refrigerator.
Jane,
I'm sure you're starving.
I'm here because I want to be.
You don't have
Thought maybe you might want to talk about what happened.
I just want to forget it. I want to wake up tomorrow morning and have Ken's face completely out of my mind. I just don't think that's going to happen.
No, I don't think it is.
It keeps sticking in my mind.
What?
You know, there was all those crates and boxes. And I was like a rat in a maze. He was only a few steps behind me, ready to pounce. Once when he nearly caught up to me, I had the strangest thought. I suddenly remembered last week one day when Johnny was really upset and I took him to the park. And they were selling balloons. And of course he wanted one, and of course I bought him one. And he was holding on to it so tight. And then suddenly something distracted him and he let go. And I remembered how upset he was. He just screamed his lungs out. So I tried to make a game out of it. I said we'd chase after it and we wouldn't let it go out of our sight. So we ran, and every time it popped out from behind a tree or something, we yelled, "There it is!" And we laughed so hard that we had to stop. We decided that running after the balloon was a lot more fun than holding onto the string. It made me think of that. I was so vivid, I was living it all over again.
I don't know, sometimes strange things pop into our minds at strange times.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. I think I was trying to get some sense of control. I was losing something, and I was trying to keep it in my sight. Only this time it wasn't a balloon, it was my life.
Well, I know for me that being in jail made me promise myself a few very important things.
Like what?
If I ever got out, I wouldn't mourn anymore. I'd finally start to live again.
That's an important discovery.
I hope you'll help me keep that promise. And if I ever start crawling back into my shell, I want you to remind me of it.
All right.
So, you gonna keep an eye on me?
I think it's the least I can do.
How about something warm to eat? You aren't saying that because you're still afraid of me, are you? It's kind of cold. Start a fire.
I don't know if you've ever been in the mountains much. Some people say it's lonely. But things can happen up here, amazing things. There's a power, a healing power. I don't know, it may sound strange to you now, but I don't know, you'll find out what I'm talking about. You'll learn about this place. I know in my heart that you're gonna come to love it too.
I know you feel like a stranger, and you don't know what to make of all this. Me, this place, it all frightens you. Don't be frightened. I want to help you. And I can. I know I can. I've known people who were hurt just like you, and I've seen them get well. And that's what's going to happen to you. You're going to get well. I'm going to make it happen.
Cruz? Cruz, over here. I'm over here. Over here. I love you. Cruz, I'm over here. I won't find me.
The turmoil in TV news. What will it mean to the news that you watch? A special segment series beginning tonight on NBC Nightly News.
And later on The Cosby Show, join the fun when Cliff's parents celebrate their 50th wedding anniversary. Then on Family Ties, is Alex ready to fraternize with Skippy in his campus fraternity? Thursday night means laughs on NBC. And you won't want to miss this week's Friday night videos with hosts Malcolm Jamal Warner and Lisa Bonet of The Cosby Show.